Hey guys, welcome back again to our channel. So excuse the unofficial environment here because I was at the gym and it's empty, so I decided to make this quick video. Recently I received this question from one of our viewers on YouTube. She said that she has a company, she registered before the pandemic in Shanghai, and then due to the pandemic she moved out. So the questions are, actually there are two questions. Number one is, can I close my company from distance? Is it possible? Number two question is, can I, if I decide to leave it open, can I restructure my China company, Chinese Shanghai company? So let me start answering one by one. Number one, you can close your company from distance. You don't have to actually physically be in China, in Shanghai, in order to close your Chinese company. However, you cannot initiate the process or you cannot start the process yourself. As many things in China, the systems and the government system I'm talking about, and the paperwork are entirely in Chinese. And on top of that, most of the government websites are not accessible from outside of China. You try to open them, most of the time they give you an error message because of the IP, I think. And even if you can access, I really don't recommend starting the process, initiating the process yourself, even if you are fluent in Chinese, because on the way, like in the process, there's a high chance that you might make a lot of mistakes. So it requires specific knowledge. Our recommendation is, if you want to close the company, find an agency located in Shanghai, in your case, because your company is in Shanghai. A company like us, an agency, which can handle the process A to Z for you, okay? It's not difficult, provided that your company doesn't have any outstanding debt or taxes need to be paid to the government. If everything is fine with your company and it's not blacklisted for because of its transactions, or it never engaged into any illegal activities, then closing the company is very straightforward. But obviously, due to the existing bureaucracy, it might take around 2 months. If the company has history, like a lot of transactions, it was active, it traded a lot, then the process might require about 3 months or 4 months, because every department in the government, like tax department, etc., they need to give permission basically to close this company. Now, that's the whole process. So if you're interested in having such professional service to close your company in Shanghai, you can get in touch with us. We will be glad to assist you with the whole process. Number two question, can I restructure in case I leave my company open, but I want to restructure it? I want to maybe change something in the license. I want to add some business activities or some products in the license for to be able to import and export. Can I do that from distance? Yeah, absolutely, you can. Just like question number one, you can do that from distance, and it requires specific knowledge. It requires intermediary company that is based in Shanghai, so that they can handle the whole process for you. Okay, so once again, just like closing down your company, you need to find an agency just like our company, so that we can assist with the whole process, restructuring your company. Depending on what kind of restructuring we're talking about, restructuring as well, very straightforward. Basically requires a bunch of documents to be filled, an application, and should be submitted to the relevant government departments, and they approve it. But of course, restructuring process is much shorter than closing down the company, obviously. Because restructuring requires just changing the company documents a little bit. Not all of them, but business license and in the system where they list all the activities of the company and permissions, like permitted products and services that you can trade with. So we just have to change them. In general, restructuring the company provided that you don't have any specific like requirements like restricted licenses and things like that. If it's a general restructuring, it requires around 2 weeks to do that, like from A to Z literally. But of course, just like I mentioned, if you have specific requirements, like for example you want to apply for restricted licenses or there are some special permits, then obviously it might take a little bit longer. Like for example, obtaining food and beverage license or obtaining alcohol license or tobacco license, etc. Depending on the license you're looking at, it might take a little bit longer. And also, restructuring. When we talk about the restructuring, there is another type of restructuring which is adding some more executives in the company's system. Like for example, more, let's say, shareholders, or you want to have board of directors, or you want to have board of supervisors for some reason, then of course, every additional requirement, that means that it's a little bit, addition to the general time frame. General time frame, like I said, is 2 weeks, but every requirement comes with its own time frame, so you have to add it up. We cannot tell you exactly right now, because we don't have any idea what kind of restructuring you're talking about. So please get in touch with us. Feel free. You already messaged us on WeChat, so I'm going to send a link of this video to after it's posted on YouTube. I will share it in our social media profiles: Facebook, WeChat, Telegram, etc. Feel free to contact us. Our contact details are on the screen. Feel free to check out our website as well, because our website has really so many frequently asked questions and then answers. So you can go ahead and check out the answers. And if you have more additional questions, feel free to contact us anytime. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.